What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. In the last episode, we did the side quest off the record and bone to pick. In this episode, it's back to the storyline because we've done everything here at the headquarters for now. Oh, there is a new. We can get a new item here at the Renown place. Okay, a light from the heavens. We get a high cleric's medallion.
All yours.
Next reward is at 850.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Check to see what that does. It probably is makes potions do even more. It increases healing potency of high potions by 25%. Okay. I'm not worried about that. Let's talk to Otto here to advance the storyline. We're on the scenario Out of the Shadow.
Alright, Clyde. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that. In those words.
She did, yes.
Clyde. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Make for the foredeck. Gotta go over here. Oh, Obolus. Obolus.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. Going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are ya? No, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like a clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I have mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the going-ons in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their stockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little friendship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Alright, so we gotta see Gav and Otto.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Alright. I'm assuming when we get there, Mid's going to be in trouble, so. Sid's legacy. The dust long settled, little remains of the once bustling refuge many called home. Ooh. So we go back to the old hideaway, I'm guessing. This is where Sid is buried, I guess. This is awesome. Hard to believe they killed off Sid. First Final Fantasy game too, besides 6 and 12. 6, he can die in 6. And in 12 he dies because he's a villain in that game.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Yugioh is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end.
True. Unfortunately, about the end part though.
We have the chance. Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
But I guess it also... Oh, there's Jill. And Big Boy. And Karen.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
And Jill is so hot. Giving Tifa a run for her money. A lot of people will say I'm crazy for saying that.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it was never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight March is on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
Yeah.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. No one like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're
you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Boots.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
I think he is on the spectrum, guys.
There's a caravan that runs
Not that there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying.
and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road.
Crystal Road.
Thank you.
Nice.
And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Yeah. How long until you die? We all two just make out already? Jeez. The fact that they haven't made out yet is insane. It's gonna happen eventually.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
They were gonna kiss earlier, but then they got interrupted. The first time, Clive rejected her because he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready emotionally yet. Go back to the Hideaway, see if there's anything new before going there. Sometimes when you advance the storyline, they unlock new stuff. Oh, there's a new reading table. New State of the Realm, too.
You cracked the crystal too.
About the other day, I'll have you know, I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother, and you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it please your lordship, we could both forget about the whole damn thing. The Cid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into, but his legacy that lives on, and you and everyone else here at the Hideaway, sure as the sky is blue, at least I think it is still blue, and as long as it is, I'll be right there. I'll be right here where you can count on me. This is like, the reading table is like the comment box from Suikoden, the Suikoden series. Hell, the Hideaway is like the Suikoden series. This like the headquarters have been something the Suikoden games have done since all the games. So Final Fantasy kind of ripped it off a little bit, but whatever. Litany's Cleft, a narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains, thought to have been torn from rock by the very gods themselves. Here we go, let's head here. To a brand new area. It's going to be a cutscene when we first enter, probably. There usually is, anyway. Eastern Dalmekia. Good boy. Good Torgal. Oh, I guess no cutscene. Okay. Onward. and upward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Side quest down there. Get cart. By the way, I changed up my abilities. I got rid of the ultimate abilities. I just don't think they're very good. In my opinion. That place is inaccessible right now. That probably leads back to Western Dalmekia, I'd imagine.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed.
Bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Look at the birds. Man, look at this view. It's amazing. Jump off the edge into the water. That'd be pretty awesome if you could do that. The one thing I miss about Final Fantasy 15 is the fact that you can't drive a vehicle in this game.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Alright, the next side quest we're going to be doing is here in Letney's Cleft. Right here on the map. The quest is Get Cart.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
I suppose he's right.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Quest accepted. Get cart.
You'll be doing Botclad a favor if you can clear out that pass.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Oh, we're about to do that.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Come on, big guy. The heck? There we go. I'm gonna hide in the corner, bro. Took way too much damage on that big guy, but oh well. 720 EXP, 24 ability points, and 800 gil. 15 still silk.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Oh, I have to go further on ahead.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no
Wow.
need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Hey, you dummy. Quest complete. Get cart. For defeating or completing that quest, you get 500 EXP, 1280 gil, and 20 renown. 80 war rights. What a douchebag, though. Alright, so we can go for about another 5 more minutes, and then I'll end the video.
That's your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
I want to just take that dude out. Toss him into a nearby lake. Actually, I'll take him over to that bridge, and I'll toss him into the water down there. Piece of garbage.
I see the Dalnex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
Fallen ruin should hold at least.
Damn birds flying around.
Tombs on the other side.
Is a crow considered a bird? I'm assuming so, right? Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. By the way, crows, what is this, Resident Evil 4?
It's over. You're finished.
Go back to Star Wars. This is Final Fantasy. You belong in Star Wars. Oh, a hidden item there. See what happens up ahead here. Gonna be a cutscene. Wow, look at that view. The waterfalls. It's like the Niagara Falls. The final sin, the Namekian Republic. Wow, look at that.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined.
Damn, Joe, you're so fucking hot.
Captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome.
Excuse my language.
And challenged the
This
gods.
game's immature, so I can curse.
The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him two curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing.
He's just picturing your boobs in his face. He's picturing himself motorboating them. Meanwhile, seat of the Imperial Court. Audience chamber, Imperial Palace.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambre.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Yugioh is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Manipulating him.
You would trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Wow.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
She is an evil woman. Pretty hot, though. I say that about every woman in this game, I think. But I can't help it. Jill and her is hot. What do you want me to say?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
You know what this place reminds me of, guys? Remember that area in Final Fantasy 13 where you're headed to that tower? You guys know the area I'm talking about. You know the tower I'm talking about. You know the tower with the elevators, the weird elevators. They wouldn't, or like the elevators look like wheels, you know, like giant wheels. And oh shit, I didn't know you could fall down there. Yeah, that's what this place reminds me of. It looks almost identical except for the background. It's like a rocky area, just like in 13. So yeah, that's what it reminds me of. But anyway, I'm in the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Later.